My name is Holland, I'm a consultant psychiatrist and editor of Global Psychiatry Archives. This is a paper by Ahmad and team, including Yasir Arafat. It's about the suicidal behavior during COVID-19 pandemic in Iraq. And they focus on newspaper reports. And I would like to talk about the risk factors and types of suicide that were performed and reported. So it's altogether 156 reports in different newspapers. So the newspaper, or it's Google reports of online newspaper news. It's NRT, Shafaq News, Rudaf, Zendan, Somalia News, Nina News, Mavazin, Net, and Ainalira and Iraq News. So others as well. So the different languages, Kurdish, Arab, English, and the authors were well equipped to translate these. And they looked at the year 2020 and 21 when they were reported. And the interesting part is as well that there were more male than females. The education wasn't very bad, so many people didn't mention, but there was some educated people, some married, many didn't mention or wasn't mentioned. Different students, quite a few, and an awful lot of people unclear because not mentioned, urban, rural ones, so that's information that was given. And the interesting part is that hanging was the most common suicide attempt and successful. Firearms, fall from height, as well as burning, and some were not clearly mentioned. The interesting part as well is that the home was the most common place where to commit suicide. People were going to bridges as well, and then other places were workplace, cafes, inside a car, camp, or whatever. So even a garden or a tree beside home in one case. So quite a few suicides, sadly. And yeah, as I said, hanging and firearms were the most common. Right. So what were the risk factors of suicide which were reported? Most of them reported familial disharmony, mental disorders, financial constraints, marital discord, and stress about being infected or being at risk of being infected with COVID-19. So others exams, and the other thing is general disappointment. So this paper gives clear evidence that the types of risk factors are family-related, mental disorder, and financially. That's the majority, and the type was hanging, firearms, and as well as firearms and fall from the height. Interestingly, in other countries, poisoning is quite a bit, but that doesn't seem to be that relevant in Iraq. Thanks for your interest. If you want to read the paper, go to www.globalpsychiatry.co.uk. If you want to hear more about these excerpts of papers we published, then subscribe to our channel. And if you like this video, please let us know. Thanks for your interest, and thanks a lot.